Hey ladies and gentlemen, so I hope you're all doing great, and this video is about 5 things that you should know about being a Uber driver in 2023, and this is for those drivers that are new or passengers that want to get an idea of what it's like being a Uber driver in 2023. Okay, so the first thing that you should know is that Uber is not a transportation company. It is a technology company, which most people are very surprised. So since these guys are registered as a technology company, they don't have to deal with as much stuff, I believe, or most likely they don't have to deal with as much as a taxi cab. Say, I don't know, Green Valley or Yellow Cab, like the biggest players in this area. I suppose it makes sense, because it's all on the app and they're trying to push stuff that just goes through their app, right? And they're the middleman. And although that is true, really, their main thing is that they move people from point A to point B. So to say that you're not a transportation company, that is a load of crap, if you ask me. Second thing that you should know is that these guys want you to be a independent contractor and have the flexibility to make as much money as you want, right? But these guys want to pay you employee money, which is absurd, right?
Are you out of your mind?
Because you're in this for the money, You're not wanting to really put random people in your car for very little money, The risk is not really worth the reward. Okay, so let's take a look at a few rides right here, right? So you can get an idea of what I mean. They want to pay you employee money. So we got this ride right here, $123.67 from LA to Bakersfield, $1 a mile. Technically, it's not that bad. For $1 a mile, they're being generous, honestly, on UberX. And if you reverse search it, you get $158 for this specific one. Although Uber can be very shady, as you'll see. So I wouldn't be surprised if these guys actually manipulate it so that it shows that they're charging less to justify paying you as a 1099, to show that you're getting 70% of the ride, because over here 158, 123, that's like, what is it? It's about like $30 of difference. So these guys are very shady. This other one here, $47.44 to go from Arcadia to LAX in a XL. You're gonna burn about 2-3 gallons of gas just to get there. We got this other one right here, basically an hour drive. Alhambra probably, or San Gabriel. Also a airport drop off, $40. So it's ridiculous. $40 and you're still gonna burn a lot of gas just to drop off this person. It's pretty bad. This one, just to go to from Arcadia, Pasadena. Well, that's a bit of a mission right there. It's basically an hour drive. It's not 15 minutes, most likely an hour. But see, $33 just to do that ride, and it makes no sense because you're gonna burn so much gas. Really, for this specific one, you'll end up making like $20. Okay, point 3 that you should know is that from a driver perspective, it's not, they don't care about your safety like they claim to do. The pinky promise or the safety thing that Uber promises, no, they don't care about you at the end of the day. You have to provide a dash cam so that you can look out for yourself. Maybe put a sticker so people don't sue you or something. If you try to kick out a customer, you might get assaulted like this dude right here. he got assaulted by this guy from Taco Bell or whatever he is. He got assaulted because he was drunk and he wasn't being very helpful getting him to his destination, right? Which is ridiculous, you know. Like, really? Yeah, they can boot him off the platform, but dating apps like Tinder, eHarmony, and any other apps, they probably do a much better job at verifying compared to Uber and Lyft, because you don't see any type of picture, or there's probably no background checks. As a driver, you're supposed to do a background check, but as a rider, you don't. So you don't know who's getting in your car. You know, there's also the masks, the whole thing. I mean, they may or may not save your life. I won't get into that part, but anyways, you got people that you don't know getting in your car. If they're wearing a mask and a hoodie, all you can see is their eyes, right? So even if you have a dash cam, you can't see their faces, and because there's no sort of accountability for the person that orders the ride, because Uber does a terrible job at it. There's just no way, or you're basically playing, they would call it the Russian roulette, you know. That's a lot of risk, and for very little pay, it's not that great. Now, as for rider safety, Uber does not do a good job at making sure that their drivers are driving well, you know, or making sure that they have blind spot mirrors, that they're keeping their distance, they're not cutting off semis, they're going speed limit, hard accelerations, hard braking, you know, stuff of that sort, right? And at the same time, they can't really do that much because we're 1099, so that's a whole other mess right there. But yeah, for instance, there's this girl, right, that got raped. Well, fortunately, they were able to find the guy that abused her, which is not cool, right? So you know, had the Uber vehicle been GPS tracked, you know, it wouldn't matter if it got okay, so if the driver had turned off the app, but the vehicle was GPS tracked, and if the company, say Uber or Lyft, if they could have seen that, they could have tried to figure something out, like, hey, something's going on here, we gotta call this guy right now. Or they're gonna send somebody, I don't know, they're gonna call 911 and they're gonna dispatch somebody to go check it out. But that's not really doable. And if you wanted to do that, from a driver perspective, to have a GPS tracker on your phone in case you have your car robbed, and you can just get out if you're able to, you know, you got to pay that on your own. And maybe, yeah, you can put it as a tax deductible, but really, you have to take care of that yourself with employee pay when you're considered a 1099. That just makes no sense. Especially because with the employee pay and with you putting all the wear and tear in your car, if you're driving a vehicle that's going to have issues a lot sooner rather than later, you're going to be in a pickle, to say the very least. Okay. Fourth thing is that there's a lot of bait and switch. But, for instance, tip baiting, right? This girl right here, she was not aware of tip baiting, and when she found out, as you can see, she made a video about it and it went viral. So basically what it is that Uber gives you the option to add or take away a tip within an hour. So you can tip $20 to incentivize your driver to get more ketchup or napkins for you, and you can take it away right before the hour ends, which is being a dick. And that's just one example of a bait and switch thing, because sometimes Uber will steal from upfront fares if you're doing it right back to back. You might never notice unless you're doing screenshots, and then you're calling support to tell them, hey, yo, not cool, what's up with this, what's going on, man, come on. And then there's also that Uber has also been caught stealing tips, whether it be in a Uber ride, or especially in Uber Eats. They've stolen tips. So it's just not crazy. Oh, then there's the what's it called, the guaranteed earnings, where they promise you this much, and you could do all those rides, but you're never really gonna win, because you're either gonna do a lot of rides, and it's a lot of wear and tear in your car, and you make more, and you don't get that because that was not a bonus. That was just what you were gonna make. But because it looks like a big number, it looks flashy, these guys really just bend you over, literally. And by the time you realize it, it's like, really? Damn. Number 5 is that there's not really a sense of job security in this thing, which it's a gig, right? But you can do it full time if you want to. That's really the main flex. That you can work whenever you want to, but if you get accused falsely, you might have your account frozen or deactivated, or if you're about to hit a certain amount of rides and you're supposed to get a bonus, you might get deactivated so that they don't pay you out the bonus. Say you're gonna hit 10,000 rides, they're gonna deactivate you right before you hit it, and you're gonna call them and they're not gonna answer. It's happened to many drivers in the past. And let's see, there's also there's a diamond thing, right? They're basically putting a carrot right in front of you, right, so that you can chase it, but you're never really gonna make it, or they'll set it up so that the algorithm is not in your favor, because it's never gonna be in your favor for the most part, because the AI gets smarter, and the way they program it is to benefit them, not you. Okay, I suppose we could call this a bonus point, right? So in this video right here, right, the Uber CEO taking a ride with a driver, with a black driver, I believe, most likely. The car looks black. Anyways.
Yeah, you called yourself an email. I said the email starts in May. It's all about the rating. But you're raising the standards and you're dropping the prices.
We're not dropping the price on black.
But in general, the whole price.
We have to. We have competitors. Otherwise, we've got a business.
Competitors, man. You had the business model in your hands. You could have the prices you want, but you choose to buy everybody a ride.
No. You misunderstand me. We started high end. We didn't go low end because we wanted to. We went low end because we had to, because we had to.
Look, and this? It's a piece of cake right there.
No, it seems like a piece of cake because I've beaten them. But if I didn't do the things I did, we would have been beaten, I promise.
Higher. We could go higher and more expensive. You get the best.
So here's the thing. We could do Lux from San Francisco, so I have guys working on Lux, which will be 50 to 75% more expensive than
But
Black.
people are not trusting you anymore. Do you think people will buy cars anymore? unless they buy them through the invoice. Otherwise, nobody want to buy a car. I lost $97,000 because of you. I bankrupt because of you.
Look,
Yes.
You know what?
You keep changing every day.
What have
You keep changing
Hold on a
every
second.
day.
What have I changed about black?
Huh?
What
You
have I
changed
changed?
the whole business.
What?
You dropped the prices.
On black?
Yes, you did. We
Bullshit.
started with $20.
Bullshit.
We started with $20.
You know what?
How much is the mile now? $2.75?
You know what?
What?
Some people don't like to take responsibility for
I
their
take
shit.
responsibility.
They blame everything
But
in
why
their
you
life on
sending an
somebody
email
else.
for town card?
Good luck.
Good luck to you too, but I know you don't gonna go far.
Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that really summarizes the whole thing of the way that Uber sees you. You know, here you are, like the guy stated. You know, you could literally go bankrupt, and that's basically what you're doing, because at the end of the day, you're just trading your vehicle for miles, or at least $1 a mile, if you're lucky nowadays with UberX. And you know, UberX does not care about you. As you can see, damn CEO just walked out. Not cool. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you learned something, if you're gonna be, or if you were considering being a driver, you know, you gotta use these guys the same way that they use you, because they don't care about you. And I think that's it, you guys. Ladies and gents, thank you. Please give it a like, share, please. That'd be really great of you. And subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.